What is up, friends? Welcome back to Positivity Juice. I'm your host of the Dread Pirates Space Fun. 2020 has been a rough year, and I know the world could really use some positivity juice, and I have honestly been feeling this one myself, so I'm sorry that I have not been better on it, but we're going to get back to this, we're going to get back rolling, and everything's going to be perfect. We're going to finish out the year strong, because next year's going to be amazing. Don't cling to a mistake just because you spent a lot of time making it. So I chose this one because I can more than relate to it. It can seem so overwhelming to find out that you've made a mistake, whether that was trusting somebody that you thought you knew or that you thought you could trust, or even if that was something as simple as choosing a car mechanic or a product that you want to buy. Sometimes we even just make life decisions like which path we're going to go down, or thinking that, oh, I'm going to do this instead of that, and that's a good idea. We find out it's not. I think that it is always one of the most important things to remember, that you cannot learn if you don't mess up. So I think one of the best things I ever figured out to do personally was to take something like this, where you're feeling stuck on something, that happened because you spent a lot of time there. You put effort into that, you put work into that. Don't let that make you feel bad. Let that make you feel good that you put in that dedication, you still put in that time and that hard work. Whether that was the right place or the wrong place, we can still at the end of the day base things off of you did work because you got somewhere, and at the end you figured out it was the wrong answer, so you were still working through the problem the entire time, which is way better than spending all of your time there never realizing it was the wrong answer. So first of all, we already have something amazing there in the fact that we've realized we made a mistake. But second of all, it's so important to remember that making a mistake helps us grow, helps us learn. That gives us the opportunity to say, hey, I remember that I did it this way before, or that I made a choice and I realized that I should have prioritized something else, or I shouldn't have, trusted that person for this reason. And sometimes they're not always mistakes you can fix either. And that's okay. I think at the end of this, you just have to value the experience of it all. If you want to hold on to the mistake, then change your perspective of how you're holding on to the mistake. And hold on to the lesson that came from the mistake. Give yourself the credit. Give yourself the benefit and the power of working through what went wrong, figuring out how to fix it, so that not only do you have to live in the shadow of it, or feel bad that it's still hanging there, but you can always try your best to make it better, and at least live in the fact that you did that and you did what you could. Because honestly, sometimes that is literally all we can do, is the best we can do. And that's good enough, really. I think one of the most important things that no one ever says, it is 100% okay to forgive yourself. Like, seriously, it is. You can make mistakes. You're just a person. Sometimes we don't realize, or we don't know. We weren't put in a situation before. We're all raised in different environments with different stories, with different things that happen that shape us and make us who we are. So maybe at the end of the day, you didn't understand a situation like somebody else would. I think that the most important thing when we make a mistake is to first forgive ourselves. And second, figure out how we're going to either fix it now, or if it's not something that can just be fixed now, fix it for the future. Find a way to take that and make it something different. Make it so that it doesn't always go that way. It doesn't always go there for you. Don't forget to forgive yourselves, because mistakes happen. We are just humans doing our best, learning as we go. Experience doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from bad decisions and good decisions, and learning from both of them. So forgive yourself if you make a mistake, and try your best to just fix it and fix it moving forward, and know that doing that is literally the best thing you can do. And that is 100% amazing of you for doing. So don't forget that, friends. Dread Pirate Space Buns signing off, and we will see you later with our first ever installment of Positivity Shots.